Tulip. Our activity today is Ocean Animal Suncatchers. So in your bag, you're going to find a couple pieces of black construction paper, a straw, some coffee filters. There's gonna be some outlines of some ocean animals. So there's a shark, a dolphin, a turtle, a fish, and a whale. And then you also are going to need some markers. I chose some oceany type colors, so blues and purples, but you can do whatever colors you'd like. You'll need some water, and then you'll probably want some scissors as well if you're planning to use our outlines here, or if you want to make your own animal, you can use a pencil to draw it out and then cut it out. All right, so our first step is going to be to color our sun catcher. So you want to take a coffee filter, and I'm going to try and flatten mine down to make it nice and flat instead of kind of curved upwards. And then you're going to choose whatever color markers you are going to use. And then you can color it on however you like. I'm going to kind of go in horizontal lines here so that my whole sun catcher is covered in color, but if you want to leave it so that there are some white spaces, you can, or if you want to kind of draw a design, you can, but we are going to be putting water on it to make it kind of a watercolor effect. So if you do draw a picture, it probably won't look like that anymore, but you can do swirls or whatever design you want. So I'm going to cover up my whole coffee filter here. I would also recommend using some darker colors because the water will kind of bleed the colors out, and then you're gonna be putting it in the sun to dry. So I would try and choose some darker colors. If you do some light ones like yellow, it might not show up the best, but you do have a few extras, so you can always check it out and see how it goes. So once you color your coffee filter, we're going to put the water on. So I have a cup of water here, and then you can use your straw to do it, or if you just want to pour it on, you can. I'm going to do the straw though so that it kind of spreads it out, and you're going to drop it on and it'll bleed the colors together. You want to make sure that you get the water kind of all over the place so that you can't see the drawn lines anymore, and you can just have them bleed together like watercolors. This part can get kind of messy, so you might want to do it outside or do it on a tray or something, because the water gets kind of all over the place, and then it can have the marker bleed off as well. So if you don't want to get marker and water all over your table, find somewhere good to do it. Once your whole coffee filter is covered in water, you're gonna go set it outside somewhere to dry. I would recommend either putting it somewhere where it's kind of covered from the wind, or putting something on top of it to hold it down, because otherwise it might blow all over the place. I would leave it outside maybe 5 to 10 minutes, depending how sunny it is, and then once it is completely dry, we'll move on to the next step. So this next part you can do while your coffee filter is drying, or you can wait until it's done and do it all together. So you're going to choose whatever animal you would like to do. I'm gonna do a turtle. Or if you want to make your own, then you can draw your own as well. So you're going to need scissors to cut it out, your black construction paper, and then I would recommend using a pencil to outline it so that it shows up very well. So I finished cutting out my turtle, and depending on what shape you do, you might want to ask someone for help, because it can be kind of hard to get all their little fins and some of those corners cut out. So you can always ask someone for help if you're having some difficulty with that step. I went outside and checked, and my coffee filter is dry, so we're ready for the next step. For this step, you're going to need either tape or glue, and I'm going to use tape. to put it on the coffee filter. And I'm going to put the tape on the side that I traced because there are some pencil marks there and I don't want those showing. So I'm gonna put some tape on this side. I'm gonna kind of try and tape all around to make sure that he's nice and secure, or if you're using glue, then you can get all his little arms and his head to make sure that he sticks to the sun catcher. All right, and once you have all your tape on, you can figure out where you want it to go. I'm gonna put mine in the center, but if you want it to be off to the side, or if you do a couple animals and wanna put them on there together, position them however you like, and then stick them down and press to make sure that he's nice and secure, and it's ready to go. All right, so there we have our ocean animal sun catchers. There's some different materials in there, so you should be able to make a few with them or to share with someone and do them together. I hope you guys had fun with this activity. I'm gonna hang this up in our window here at the office so that you can see the sunlight go through it. If you have any cool sun catchers that you want to share with us, make sure to post a picture online and tag us in it. I hope you guys had fun, and we'll see you later.